What's going on, YouTube? We got some new things that's been going on in the shop. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Black Friday was this weekend. It is now Sunday, but I got some new lights hung up in the shop. I got one above the truck too, but they're simple. I mean, they just hang up and plug in. But some other things to do with the truck. I got the front axle mounted. It's mounted, and I built these for to mount the front bumper too. I just welded a square plate, squished it together. But yeah, these are some of my welds. I got like some WD-40 sprayed on it right now, keep it from rusting, because I'm gonna wait to paint it. But that side too. Ignore this steering gear hanging right here. I've been trying to mock up some plates for it, but I had this laying around. I might cut this off. I don't know, maybe mount something to it as well. But the rear. But I also ordered some new parts. The hub lockers on this thing are garbage. One side wouldn't even turn. Look at how rusty and gunky it is in there. I mean, that's awful. But it would not engage, so next video I'm gonna be crocking and hub locking. Get some new ones. I had to order a axle nut socket. I don't own one for this. I've never worked on one. I actually found out that this is not a Dana 44. I did some research on it. This is a corporate 10 bolt, comparable to the Dana 44. Like everything on the spindles out is the same as Dana 44, but the inside ring gear and pinion and bearing setup is all different. But it's still a good axle. Still a good axle to have. And I also got me a transmission plate that will actually, I recommend if anybody needs to drop a transmission to get one. I don't have it yet, but it's going to be perfect. But it mounts. You take this off and you mount the transmission plate right here, and you can adjust it, like pivot it and everything. I think it'll be perfect. Perfect for what I need. And it's nice because you don't have to worry about it falling off, but like, how often do you drop a transmission, you know? It'll be good to use in the future again, but it just kind of sucks having your floor jack tied up with the transmission on it. So say you got the transmission sitting on it and you need to jack the truck up higher to get the transmission out from underneath it. That'll be kind of an issue. But interior of the truck, I've been planing up some wiring. Got it kind of torn apart. Oh yeah, I got a B&M shifter. It's a his and her shifter, so it's got bump all the way up to third, and then you can shift it normally. But that's gonna be pretty sweet. That's my favorite part, is the B&M shifter. But so far, I got a list going. I've in the process of getting a few of them crossed off all at once. I got a bunch of parts coming. Like I got lock and hub kit. I got a Warren lock and hub kit, and what else did I get? I got a fuse panel coming. It's gonna have fuse and relays. So all I have to do is mount the fuse panel and then splice into it, and that'll be my fuel pump, my ignition for the MSD box. I ordered one of those too. It's on the way. And then it'll be ignition for the Holly Sniper. But yeah, another thing I got to do is mount the steering gear, and I need to change my steering shaft. I'm gonna get the one off of this other truck and weld it together. Hopefully it works. If not, I'll go buy one. But anyways, been hanging out in here all weekend. We had Thanksgiving weekend, so I've been in the shop all weekend other than Thanksgiving Day. But I got a lot done. I got some parts ordered. Like I said, the MSD kit's coming. I'll be able to get it wired up, be all right, be looking good. Got a starter coming, just a $50 starter off Amazon. If it goes out, I'll probably get like an AC Delco one or something. But as of right now, she's looking good. Still got to do power steering lines and setup. I think I'm going to replace this vacuum booster and get me a hydraulic booster, one off of a 3500 square body Chevrolet. What else? I think that's pretty much everything I got going on. I have to look. I'm gonna redo the hubs, of course. Steering gear mounted. And then once I get the front end satisfied with the suspension wise, I'll start moving on to the rear. I still need to get a wedge for the front to angle the caster a little bit, because right now, if you were to try to drive this thing, it would dart all over the road. You couldn't hold it straight just because of the caster angle. It's kind of like your shopping cart, how that front wheel wants to always go straight. That's caster. So that's what we got to do with the front on this. I'm sure most of y'all probably already know that, but just a lot going on. We're getting it going. Oh yeah, once I get this transfer case in, then I can permanently mount my four-wheel drive shifter and the B&M shifter. But I want to get the transfer case in there just so I can see how the shift linkage will go on my placement. You know, I want to keep the Toyota seats, but if I have to open up that tunnel a little bit more for my shifter and stuff, I'll have to do that. Oh, but the transmission is mounted. We'll get up under here to show you all the room I got up there. Plenty of room. Ignore that GMS. That was me on a stressful night trying to be cheap, but I got me a new gasket ordered. I tried to put that transfer case in, just man up and do it. I couldn't even do it. That thing's heavy. Couldn't even pick it up, put it in. So that's where that transmission jack is coming for. It'll be here Tuesday, I believe, so 2 days from today. Then I'll be able to get it in. But it's coming together. I'm still kind of like debating on what size exhaust I want to do. I think I'm going to do 2.5 just to kind of save room. 3-inch would be cool. Probably sound really cool. But I'm going to do a Hush Thrush muffler. Some old school muffler. It's going to be quiet at idle. And then it probably won't open up till about 3,000 RPMs is when it'll start opening up and making some racket. Kind of don't want it to be obnoxiously loud. I want it to have a good deep tone to where you're like, damn, what's in that Toyota, you know? But shop's still the same. It's a little messy right now. My trash can, been adding more stickers to it. Toolbox needs a good cleaning. The cart just gets pushed around. My table is empty. Need something to put on there to work on. Welder's going good. Recommend, if you're gonna build you a truck, get you a damn good MIG welder. Don't cheap out on a Harbor Freight. Don't get a stick welder. I mean, you can get TIG, but I like MIG. It's just easier in the automotive world, all around across the board better. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. We'll probably do another video coming up in a week or two. I know I'm not been posting a lot here lately. I'm gonna try to figure out editing stuff, man. I'm not computer savvy, so I'm gonna see if I can figure out some edits and make some of these videos where I'm not just talking all in one go. That way I can show you some stuff I'm doing and then cut back and forth and make it all one video to post. So peace out, y'all.